Hello everyone, it is finally done. Yes, Rebirth Guide 4 is completed and I will be releasing it with this video with a link. So stay tuned in this video if you want to understand what I've been doing in this Rebirth Guide. And yes, this is the character number 3 I have been making after request from you guys. Yeah, and I have been trying. I have been playing for 3 weeks now, 3 weeks, yes. But I have been traveling, so I have been losing like 1 or 2 days, so it's more like 19-20 days gameplay. It's not 21 gameplay. And also remember, Rebirth Guide 4 is a more aggressive Rebirth Guide. It is really made for those who really want to do this game way faster, but it has some requirements. Number 1 is that you have to play together with other players. Yes. You have to be playing together with other players and follow the requirements in the Rebirth Guide. It is standing there under tips, right? And also number 2 is that you also have to be able to be AFK to follow this guide. If you can't play AFK, but you can play actively together with other ones, you should expect it to take quite longer time. And in addition, if you can't play together with other people, basically that shouldn't be impossible, because you find a lot of public servers out there with the requirements that's standing in the guide. Then you can expect to do quite good according to the guide. If you are able to play together with good friends, really strong servers, then you can expect to do as well as I have been doing in this account here. And if you even have ability to play more actively and start up in a 2x weekend and play really good players and use all of the boost and stuff in the game, you can even expect to exceed what I have been doing in this here. So the first thing I want to do now is to show you the stats and so on, what we have. We want to show the wall upgrades, we want to show what we have done in Rebirth Cave, and we're gonna talk about Metallic and the future and so on. And then in the last, I'm gonna just tell a little bit more about the Rebirth Guide as well. So stay tuned, it's gonna be a little bit longer video as some of these has been, but we're gonna go through everything here. Let's get a new nice stand here. So let us check what the stats is for this one here. You can see here that I have normal pets here. Yeah, that is okay. When it comes to shiny, yes, I have almost 200,000 in shiny score. And I'm telling about this in Rebirth Guide and also in these different videos I have. I even have made a own playlist for you for Rebirth Guide 4. So I totally recommend you to look through that. Yes, I know the first video is a long stream, but I guarantee it's worth looking through that stream if you really want to learn how to do fast. In that stream, I do the first rebirth in only 4 hours, and it is possible to do this down to 3 hours if you have a 2-time weekend, and also if you have even more focus than I had in the stream there. So that is possible to do better. So you can see here I have quite a lot of shiny, and I also have a complete shiny index as well on this one here. And as you can see, I have quite a lot legendary, but you can see I have tremendous of prodigious, ascended and mythical already. Reason for this is because I'm trying to get a lot of shiny skins on these, because they will make the metallic way stronger. This is explaining in the Rebirth Guide playlist or under the metallic video, so see that one for because why I'm doing this. But it is to get really strong pet team here, and that will increase the gold income. And then for metallic, yes, I have got metallics, and I haven't got any lower tier metallics because this Rebirth Guide is actually gonna guide you to get, if you're really lucky, you can get a metallic lower tier, but this will guide you to get like metallics like this. As you can see, I have a chrome metallic bustling, metallic bloodhound pop, and we even have a diamond umbra. And diamond umbra is unbelievable to have that already now. The prodigious one is the one that we want to have the most, and that is because we have most shiny skins of them, right? Look into my other videos for why this is so, but it is an upgrade that does so that each one of the pets does more damage regarding to how many shiny skins we have. So the prodigious one is going to be the strongest one, And as you can see here, I have all of the ascended at the moment: Metallic Bloodthirsty Bat, Gold Wespinator, Metallic Moonlight Hunter, Metallic Hell's Gatekeeper. We have a Golden Brimstone Fledging, and also Metallic Night Sky Wyvern. And we already have a mythical Cerberus, but it's not very important. The most important is to get all of these prodigious one, but as you see, I get most ascendants, and the reason for that is because I'm hatching a lot of prodigious one, but a lot of my eggs is then with egg luck is getting to ascended. Additional to that, we are fusing, right, with fuse lock and so on. So when you have fuse lock on these prodigious ones, we get to ascended and so on. So yeah, we get it's normal tendency to get most of these ascended when you're doing prodigious eggs. If you want to get more prodigious ones, you can go down and you can hatch this legendary instead, right? So then hatch legendary. So that it also could be a smart thing to do. And we don't have any titanium at the moment, so we still have a pretty good chance of getting metallics. So that is the stats right there. And then let's look into the score that we have, or we can look at the team. You can see my team damage has gone from about 7,000 to 29,000 now. You see, it's an incredible improvement just by getting these metallic skins. And that's why metallic skins is so good. I'm only missing 2 now to have a complete metallic skin setup here. And then we're just gonna keep on doing that. We're gonna end up with 6 prodigious one and 6 ascended ones here in the end. So that is what we are aiming for, and going for the sky on this rebirth guide here. And I'm gonna continue to play this this here. I'm gonna keep on going. So let's look into the more detailed stats. And yes, I have a whooping 525,000 in tapped score after less than 3 weeks gameplay. If somebody told me that I will be able to get that score right now, I wouldn't believe it. But this new Rebirth guide, I really have to thank each one of you who have asked me to make it and do this, and it has been really astonishing and blushing for me as well. So mostly of this is based on AFK gameplay. It's more or less just standing AFK, me checking now and then, and that suits me really get, as I'm a dad, I have a job, I have to sleep and stuff like that, and I have to make other videos as well. So it's really nice. So this is really well Rebirth guide for you to do AFK gameplay. You can see gold earn here is a whooping, I don't know, 42 trillion, is that correct? We have million and billion and trillion, 42 trillion at the moment. And as you saw probably in the background, we had pretty good, okay income. We almost has the maximum here now on these rewards. And you can see quests completed is still 542. I don't do any more quests, and that's what I'm gonna focus on this Rebirth guide. We are only doing quests until we get to mountain in the first Rebirth. This is also explained in the Rebirth guide, so you will see it there. Drop collected, we right before we get 100 million. We maybe get that during this video, I don't know, we will see. And 164 million destroyed crystals, which give a much better magnet and so on. And we have still 38 rebirth. So I'm not gonna do any more rebirth, because before I got all the metallics and lucky upgrades and so on according to the Rebirth guide. And also I'm gonna do more of the other things that is following the Rebirth guide before I'm gonna do more Rebirth. Then you're gonna see here. And then when it comes to shiny score, I just have now passed 200k on that. So that's better than I have on my thumbnail. So at least I am delivering what the thumbnail is saying. And so on. So 200,000 there is quite good. Exotic score is 163 million. We're gonna see later what that means when you look through the warlock rates and so on. And we also have 40 metallics. So the next aim now is to get 25 metallic to get this one up to 1.5. So that is what we are really aiming for. So basically this is just going over all expectations. for you, as I say to you, for you to do the same as me, you need to play at least the same quality servers that I am doing. You can play startup in the 2x gold weekend, that will give you a benefit, but also remember that I have been purchasing these game passes here and the Fuse game pass as well, and I have been using all the codes to get 2x gold during this, and I also have been buying a good amount of these 2x gold boost here. So if you're not able to use that much of Robux as I have been using on this, which I'm really pleased with doing that to Tusu, because I love him and giving him some money, you will not be able to get this as fast as this. So that is important. That is also standing in the Rebirth guide as well. So remember, if you get a little bit slower and then this, don't worry, it should be at least the order that everything is done is the best one as I have seen. If you do the same, be really proud. If you do better, I am really proud of you. So let's go and check all of the wall upgrades that we can do here. We can start with a shiny one here, and as you see, it is max. It is 2x2. Yeah, it is max, and that is what's also you're gonna see in the Rebirth guide. It's gonna be showing that. And also, as you see over here, magnet here is at 200, so that is on max there. We are going to, yeah, we can take the metallic as a wall upgrade. I just can take that right at once. You can see I have got a polished metallic here. And reason I got polished metallic is because I have got metallics, of course. Immediately when you get metallic, you get this one. You can see my metallic lock is here at 0.000 some million zeros there, 0.39. And I have stopped upgrading this at the moment, and also this is explained in Rebirth guide why to do that and when to do it. And as we go on around here, let's go around here and look in here. You can see this is at 100%. Yes, it is at 100, so max on all wall upgrades at the moment. So there's no more wall upgrades I can do at the moment. You can also see exotic here, so 1% is max. I do explain when to get it to 2 and 3% in Rebirth guide, but for now max is more than good enough for this. And you can see rare earth is here, and here you see the reason for all that exotic score. Gold income is 2.7 or 2.6 larger, and you can see now I am a little bit further away because I don't have the best magnet at the moment, and I don't see any point of that because I'm gonna stay AFK close in Grotto. So yeah, that is so. It's best to be in mountain until while you're rebirthing. When you're done with rebirthing, move into Grotto. And also it depends where the players is. These ones here is going to be done later on. That is also explained in Rebirth guide when to get them. And as you see, magnet here is at 300. I haven't taken it up to 800 because I'm playing AFK and not active, and you don't need more than 300 here then. So that's more than good enough. Speed is 75, which is maximum behind there. And you can see the damage here is on the max 300 as well. So yes, we have done all wall upgrades as good as we can have. So that is good. Also remember, it's always good to have your friends on the server you are on, because that gives you 30% more gold income. And also when there are 2x gold event, use them wisely. So for that, we're gonna go also in. So that, yeah, basically that was the wall upgrade. So let's see the Rebirth guide cave. I'm just gonna explain shortly what to do. First Rebirth, get cheaper eggs and primal prodigious when you have done that. And then when you have done the first one, you will get for Rebirth 2 and 3, you will try to get this gold up to 5% and this egg lock up to 1%. When you have done that on Rebirth 4 to 5, you want to get extended damage and you want to get extra drop collection rate. Yes, that is really important, because yes, I say I can have 300. But I don't need 800 on that wall upgrade. So the 800 upgrade is over there, and you see it over there. It's 750 stones. Yeah, it's not much for me now, but there's no point having it. but this one is extremely important to get early on, so that you get your gold income and can stay AFK, because AFK you can't run around, so you really want to get this up, and immediately when you get this one, get your magnet on that wall to 300 there, so you get it up. So that is quite important. After that, on Rebirth 6 and 7, you want to continue working with this egg lock up to 10%, and at 8th and 9th Rebirth you want to get it up to 20%. After that you get it to 25% in your 10th and 12th Rebirth, and you get 1% in fuse lock at this point here. When you have done that, then you want to go over here and you want to get Primal Ascended, Primal Mythical, and even cheaper eggs on your 13 and between your 13 to 15 Rebirth. So that should be quite good there. And also in all of these Rebirth, everything that you have in extra is important to put into this egg hatching speed, because that helps you to do the Rebirth way faster. And why is that important? Yes, it's because you need to get as fast to mountain and put your pets in mountain and let them stay there together with the other strong players, because that's what's going to give you that tremendously income in this here. So yes, for you that are still watching the video, you just got one of the most important tips, and this is also standing in the Rebirth guide, but stay tuned to the end of the video and you will have all of the tips that you need to perform really well and become more pro player in this game here as well. When you have done this, then you will go to this fuse lock here and you will get it to 8%. The reason why you get to 8% is because when this is at 7%, you suddenly change the formula a little bit for which is the cheapest way to get a mythical. Yeah, so this is another tip here. So when you get it to 7%, this is a calculation Fast did back in the day, a good friend of me. We also have a really good Rebirth guide out there. At that point, the prodigious egg is not the best to hatch anymore for the cost towards a metallic. It's actually the normal egg. But normally you will never hatch that normal egg, so you will mostly end up hatching epic and the legendary, and then a lot the legendary egg following my Rebirth guide. Okay, so but what egg you can hatch is always depend on your income, so that will not be standing in the Rebirth guide. It's depending on what your income is. The most important is to constantly hatch as many eggs as you possibly can do at all time. Reason for that is to have a better chance of getting shiny pets and later on metallic pets for this. When you have this for 8% here, then for Rebirth guide 21 to 30, you want to get extended drop rate. You want to get extended extended drop rate. You want to get see here, yeah, you want to go into that order and get rare earth and prosperous ground, and then you want to get you remember those that I had so much gold in the exotics cave there. Get those two, and then get forest, duner, snowman, beach bunny, montana, jungle, and get 1% in this discovery lock. This is gonna help you on further Rebirth during this time here, so that is absolutely recommended for you in that. When you have that done, then you jump back to the fuse lock here, and you will work on the Rebirth 30 to 40. You will work with the fuse lock to get it up to 25%. When you have got that to 25%, you will work on this gold income here to get it to 100%. And when you have got this, you also are getting to 10k pet score. When you get 10k pet score, you will first get the automation station, because of that is giving you extra gold and also helping you putting pets correctly. Secondly, get qualification station. When you get this, you don't need to Rebirth anymore. And thirdly, get the generator station. But do not upgrade any of these or this one here anymore, and do not unlock any of these at this stage here. That is also explained in the Rebirth guide, so that you know about that. Okay, so that is quite important for there. And then when you have done that, before you start upgrading the metallic thing, you want to go back and you want to get extended speed you want to get this work on this pet speed to get to 100%, and you also want to get 1% in attack rate and the drop promotion rate as well, right? So that's what you want to have for that. And when you have got that, the next step then after that is to get this one and this one here up to 100%. Do it in parallel, upgrade both of them until you get 100% in both of them. It sounds like it's gonna take a lot of time, but it actually does not do that. So if you follow this, it's gonna go really fast. Remember, I have only been playing less than 3 weeks now, game time, and I have all of this from a long time ago already. So that is absolutely possible to get that. So when you have those up there, and then when you have those in 100%, you also get glittering gold. You see now, glittering gold is giving me 3%. Reason for that is because I have 2 on a shiny score, but at this point you maybe don't have that much. This will come later on, and it will become a good like I have it here now very soon if you follow that Rebirth guide. So that is what I will recommend for you in that chance there. When you have got that as well, then the next thing for you is to get gold hoarder and mega damage and mega drop rate. That's the next there. And when you are done with this, now we are going to focus on the metallic. So basically you're gonna look with a formula on the metallic in the metallic lock there, and you're gonna then keep the metallic. You're gonna upgrade that one. When you have upgraded that one, you will upgrade this one to half the cost of the metallic, and then you will upgrade this one to 1/20 of the cost of the metallic, and you keep doing that until you can increase. Basically you will get better and better chance for getting metallic. You will get more and more stones because of this one. You will be able to hatch more and more eggs because of this one. Just keep normal eggs until you get too much gold, right? So if you then get extra gold when doing this and hatch the normally you will end up hatching legendary in additional to this one. When you see that you can afford to do better, then you unlock the uncommon one, right? And then you keep on hatching that and do this upgrade of metallic lock, qualification and generation speed. When you then additional get more, then you go up to the rare, epic, legendary and prodigious and so on. When you come later on and come so far that you can hatch like me in doing now, prodigious egg constantly, and you also at the same time can hatch the prodigious egg inside of grotto at the same time, you are getting to a new stage. You most likely then will have a cost at 10,000 in the rebirth in the pet metallic, and as you see when you're following this first formula, when you have 10,000 in there and this one is 5,000 and this one here is 500, basically you're not gonna upgrade these two anymore. You're just gonna upgrade these, the egg type you're gonna do, and you are just upgrading that metallic lock over and over and go over again many times, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, a lot of times. But then you suddenly get to a point where you have the prodigious here, and you have the best egg here, the best hatching there, and you are gaining additional gold like you see I have here. Of course we need that gold later on when we do unlock some more wall upgrades and so on, but at this point we don't need it. So now at this point here it is important to increase the amount of the eggs that you can have. So then we will change the formula, and this also I explained in Rebirth guide. So the formula now is changed to so that you're gonna have the qualification cost at the same as the metallic. So you will basically stop upgrading metallic lock and you will start upgrading qualification. But at the same time, because we need to hatch faster eggs now, you will also be upgrading this one. But the formula is going to be different now. So qualification is going to be the same. You will try to get up to the same cost as the metallic, while this one is going to be like the half of that cost. So let's say you will upgrade this from, if it wasn't 5,000, you're gonna upgrade it to, let's say, 6,000. Then you want this one to be on 3,000. So yeah, so that gives you a point there. So you're gonna upgrade this one way more than you're gonna upgrade qualification in this point here, because you want to tune and use that gold that you are earning, right? Just be careful if you're in 2-time gold week like we are now. So if you fine-tune that and then you get out of it and then you go wrongly, of course you can just press G on your keyboard and you can change which, and I press set on your keyboard and you can change what type of egg you are hatching. But the best is to try to think about that and so on for that. So, but at least that is what you're gonna do, and you're gonna keep on doing this now until actually you have 5 in speed here, right? So when we are getting up to for this one here, getting higher up is gonna go up towards 5, and when this comes to in a cost, we want to keep this as 1 to 2 cost towards the metallic, and then we're gonna do metallic later on when this is done. So basically that is more or less what you can do. After all of this is done, then of course I have some recommendation for what you can do inside of this upgraded Rebirth cave here. For the most important upgrades right after you are done with all of this qualification with the egg speed, hatching speed, generations hatching speed, and you get metallic lock to maximum. The next you want to do is to work with this exotic crystal promotion chance, and also get the Magnosphere one. So you need to get this to 100, and as you see, yeah, 100 times 100 is quite expensive, and you need to buy this for 1,000. So that's the next you're gonna do, and then yeah, follow the Rebirth guide for what you're gonna do for that. So basically this is how the Rebirth guide is working. Other things that you're gonna get in the Rebirth guide as well is you're gonna get some tips and comments for that is towards with different stages you are. All the free game codes is in there, all the shortcuts is in there, all the cost for the different Rebirth the stones cost is in there, and also some extra additional tips is in there. So I really hope you appreciate this new Rebirth guide, and please come back with comments or anything on this. Please share it to everyone that you know about. Try to share it to someone you know that has stopped playing the game. Maybe they will come to back and may play again. And I also I actually challenge you, make your if you don't have a second account, make a second account and try to follow this guide with your second account and see how good you can do. It's really interesting to see the result that you can be doing, and I would love to see someone who do even better than I have been doing in this guide here. So basically, thank you so much everyone. This was number 1 gamer that Viper Toffee. Like and subscribe, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you and bye bye.